feel naked. It's still daylight outside. This is weird.
Baby, who are all these people?
Those are my little sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys!
You shake it. Shake it.
Don't shake the sea monkeys.
Well, that's why they're ghosts.
Okay. Wait. Oh.
They're my little ghost babies.
They're dearly departed sea monkeys.
Yes.
I don't like sea monkeys. I like our Ghost Club people and the people who are just here. We do not talk about sea monkeys here at this channel. I'm just kidding. I like you guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome to.
Wow, it's so bright.
Yeah, give us a minute. We're getting everything started. We feel so discombobulated. Is that a word?
Usually it's pitch black outside and it's still very bright, which is weird, right? Hi, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Scarecrow, Sundance, Kylie, Michelle Caldera, Stitch Rocks,
Yay!
Mike for Metal, Distant Eyes. It sounds like an 80s song.
Sounds like an 80s band.
Cat B, Mo Kane, R.I.P. Julian. Yes. Welcome, everybody.
Hi, babies.
It is Saturday night.
Ayo.
The feeling's right. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
I just got weird.
Hi, babies.
Welcome, everybody, to another Grim All Night. Basically, if you were old enough to remember USA Up All Night, hosted by Rhonda Shear or Gilbert Godfrey, we're kind of like that. We play movies. You won't see it here on this screen with us, like down here in the corner or behind us in any way, shape, or form. Let's get this out of the way. We're going to let people come in. But this is our watch party. It is a hangout watch party.
Yeah.
So as people start coming in here, we got some news for you, right? Big news. Uh-oh.
They're kind of gray, actually.
We love you, Samantha. We love everybody. Everybody here.
My hair is always wet. I don't know why. I always take a shower right before we go live. My hair is eternally wet on our live shows. And I feel a little naked without a pair of ears. I'm just normal today. I'm your normal cardigan mom.
Cardigan? No, we call you Pumpkin Princess.
Pumpkin. I'll take that. Because I also have a pumpkin right here.
We got some news. We got some big announcements. We have some news. I don't even really know where to start. At the beginning. At the beginning. Okay, first and foremost, 383 people in here right now. People are going to slowly start to come in. Who here is this their very first Grim Up All Night? Who here is this their very first Grim Up All Night? Grim Up All Night virgins, who are you? Type me, type whatever, raise your hand, scream really loud so you wake grandma up.
Me.
Perfect. Yeah. I've seen a lot of new names. Awesome.
Hi, Sweden. Hi,
so here is how tonight is going to work. Those of you who have been here since the very beginning, over 2 years now.
Yeah.
Wild. 3 years. Sorry.
3 years and 2 states.
So, watch parties. I'm sure you've seen a watch party happen online somewhere. Usually you find it on Twitter. It's like a tweeting watch party. They play a movie. You don't get to watch it. You can watch it if you own it. And then people tweet. You can follow along while they tweet. Sarah, thank you.
Sweetheart, 4 a.m. in Wales. Use precious
Thank you for being here, darling.
New Zealand.
Our watch party is a little bit different. You're watching us. So you're not going to see us on Twitter saying, oh, did you see that guy open the door and throw water at his dog? That doesn't really happen in this movie. No spoilers. But
I don't think there's any dogs in this movie.
In order for this watch party to work, a few things need to align themselves. First and foremost, you need 2 devices. 1, 2, 1, 2. One to watch us, like you're doing right now. The second one to watch the movie. Now, what I mean by that, you need 2 devices, 2 TVs, 2 phones, a tablet, a TV, a phone, a TV, a phone, a tablet.
2 web browsers.
2 web browsers.
Thank you, Jason.
Jason, thank you.
Or 2 browser tabs.
I know I'm kind of spitting a lot of stuff at you. Now,
spit at the people.
I'm not. The movie that we're watching tonight is Warlock. starring Julian Sands.
Yes.
Sadly, he is no longer with us.
Recently announced.
And it's odd to me because we put out a video.
Well, thank you, Nights
where
Treks.
we went to Mount Baldy, where he went hiking, where he disappeared.
Let's
and
Orlando.
There's people that didn't even know that Julian Sands went missing, let alone died.
Yeah.
So to us in the horror community, Julian Sands is pretty big.
Pretty big.
And I understand if you're not into horror or some of his movies, you might not know who he is.
He didn't only do horror. He did a lot of drama, too. He was a very good actor.
So the link to tonight's movie, we're going to talk about Julian Sands a lot tonight, by the way. But the link to tonight's movie is in the description below, or wherever you're watching this. Some people watch us only on TV, and they don't realize that there's a description section. And if you click on it, you'll find all these awesome links, including the link to tonight's movie. It's free. And it's also pinned to the top of the chat, or below you, or on the side, or maybe even behind you if you live in some sort of weird, twisted world.
If you don't see the pinned link in your chat, you may actually have to scroll your chat up. It will be stuck there, highlighted in blue.
Did you say scroll your cat?
Yes.
Yes.
Scroll your kitty.
Yes. Yes. If you have a cat and you want if you want a free upgrade, send your live cat to our P.O. box.
No.
We will open up its back and put a little like mouse wheel so you can scroll your cat.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Where do you think? Don't send us your cat.
No.
Please don't. Somebody sent us something dead once. Don't do that either. Any questions about how tonight's watch party works? Any questions?
Thank you, nerd. Hi, honey.
I'm all over the place.
Hey.
I know. I'm sorry. Hot nerd. Thank you. Okay.
As good as sent. Yay. Don't do that. Please.
Sometimes our chat moves so quick, and we're going to try to keep up with everything real quick. Nelson Slauson says, I have a question.
Shoot it out real quick.
Shoot it out. We're going to try to keep it up.
There's a timer on the chat.
Yes.
So we will try to keep it out.
So it is 8 o'clock now. In about, it's 8:07. In about 20 minutes, we're going to watch the movie. We're going to do a countdown and watch it all together.
Oh, thank you for the spooky love from Australia, Miss Porcelain. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
I think my friends just said that is that Disney.
So,
what?
We have 20 minutes to go over a lot of information. Of course, we have social media, but if you want real life, real time, what has happened? I love you, Nelson Slauson. Thank you.
My bestie is watching us on their phone in Disneyland right
now. Virgin Grimmer here. My first watch party. Hi there. Hello, Michelle. Okay. Here's how this is going to work. We're going to start this off. 20 minutes. We got news. First and foremost, we're going to get this out of the way. You might see these little white ghosts in the chat.
My baby.
You see them? Everybody see them? The little white ghosts. Jeremiah Johnson, welcome to the Ghost Club. Those are Ghost Club members.
Ooh.
And here on YouTube, you can become a Ghost Club.
I'm just going to hide him.
A member of the afterlife. And
thank you, Shannon.
I've
been muting him all day. Sorry.
If you click on it, and you can get lost in everything. They look like Dixie cups on everything. So
hidden from the channel.
If you want to help out the Grim Life Collective in any way, shape, or form, there are ways to do that. I'm just going to say that. In the description of all of our videos, including this one, you will find links like the Ghost Club, how to join, the perks of being a Ghost Club, Patreon. We're trying to merge everything over to Ghost Club. You can buy t-shirts, although our store is officially closed right now because we are traveling. It will not open again until after the first of the year, but it will have new products, including t-shirts that have this on it, as well as prints and stickers.
Isn't it beautiful? Thank you, John. Thank you, dear.
We hate talking about this kind of stuff, but
we love talking about this kind of stuff.
Well, we get asked all the time, when is our store going to open up? The only way to get stuff from us right now is in person at conventions and shows.
But we don't have this right now.
No.
This is brand new.
This is brand new. This will next be available in person at, I think we're doing like 4 different conventions in the next couple months. We're going to talk about more. I hate talking about that. You may notice whenever you watch our videos, you never hear Jessica or I say, hey, if you want to see more videos like this, Smash that like button. Subscribe now. We don't
Hit
do
the
that.
bell.
In fact, when we see or hear YouTube channels talking about that, usually we just turn them off. So,
because they never just say it friendly or like quietly. It's always like screaming when they say it. I don't like that. If I open a video and someone starts out being extremely loud, like, I don't know, like they're trying to catch your attention from across the street, I immediately close it. I don't know if it's my ADHD or what, but I just don't like it. Midsummer Scream, we'll see you there.
This is made by, I don't know if you can see this on the back here, a good friend of ours. His name is Adam's Art Box. Awesome. Adams, ADAMS.
Yes.
Art Box. You can find him on Instagram.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Good friend of ours. Also, real quick, I do want to point this out. We love you guys.
We love you.
It is no secret. We live in a world where social media is king, right? I'm not. It is.
Yes. In today's day and age, yes, it is.
Social media is a numbers game, and it is what it is. We try to steer clear of all kinds of drama.
We love New Zealand too.
I'm going to say this, and we say it all the. We don't say it all the time, but every now and then we do come out of the woodwork and we talk about this. Thank you, Nebraska. We have zero tolerance for a-holes, trolls, and bullying.
Good eye.
Towards us or towards anybody who watches our stuff.
Yes. I don't stand for bullies.
I don't care if you're like the world's richest person in the world and you want to watch our channel and you whatever, but yet you're a disrespectful a-hole. I will block you without even a breath.
That's
I'm just saying.
Question. Thank you, sweetheart. I'll answer you after this.
Yeah. So, we pay no attention to trolls, but sometimes you'll see them pop up in here. We try to catch them and we block them. I don't care. I don't want you watching the channel in any way, shape, or form. This channel is not for you. So it's a safe place for everybody, including us. And any kind of harassment can go watch another channel. That's all I care about.
We don't do politics. We don't do religion.
Yep.
And most of all, we don't do sports.
Sports. Yeah.
The only thing I know about sports is it has balls. Most of them.
Okay. So that's out of the way. I feel like we make up all the stuff as we go. We never really know how we're going to say it. So if it seems like we're all over the place, I do apologize.
Balls. Or if you're Scottish, it's balls. There's no L. It's just BAWS. Balls. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hi, Boise. Okay, to answer you, what did we think about Event Horizon? I got to see Event Horizon in the movie theater when it came out by myself, mind you, because I was the only one in my family that liked scary movies. So my mom and my grandmother were going to watch some, I don't know, probably rom-com comedy, which I'm not a rom-com girl. And I was like, ooh, I want to see Event Horizon. It looks scary. So they bought me a ticket and they went and saw their own movie. That is maybe one of two movies, period, that has ever actually kind of scared me.
Thank you, Anthony and your wife. I remember you guys.
Or in general. Like, that movie messed me up.
Okay.
What?
We're good. No, I was just looking at like something else here. Yes. I don't remember what the heck I was going to say.
I have no idea. I was answering chat. Welcome to the Ghost Club.
Thank you, Dancy. So a couple people questioned why our store is not going to be open until the end of the year. We are traveling too much, and we don't have anybody here to keep the store open. Which is fine because we're selling out of a lot of stuff. We're discontinuing a lot of different colors for T-shirts, and we're redoing new ones. What is that?
I'll answer you in a second, Jeremiah. Go ahead.
No, I got a lot of stuff to talk about.
No, Jeremiah asked if the death of Julian was the reason why we changed. We chose this movie instead of what we did a poll on. The poll that we did earlier was actually not for a movie selection tonight. That is for something
completely different.
Later on. So no, it actually did not affect. We had been talking about him before he was discovered, and he was on our mind a lot anyway, and that's why we chose this movie tonight. Go ahead. Welcome to the Ghost Club, Michelle.
Yeah, and like Jessica was just saying, it had no deciding factor or influence into what we're watching tonight.
We'd already picked it out like a week ago.
I'm at a loss. I don't know. As for big news, we have a couple of different conventions and shows that we're going to be doing this year. And some of them have not been announced yet, but plane tickets have already been bought. We're just kind of waiting on it. So we're going to tell you guys about them right now. First one, we have Midsummer Scream in Long Beach, which is in July. We're doing Days of the Dead Los Angeles, which is in August. I got to pull up my list here.
Yeah, I was pulling it up for you. Who's gonna get to it first?
We just added more. Yeah. So okay. So before we talk about this, we were in Indianapolis, Indiana for Days of the Dead, and we were actually supposed to be on the road for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Another big trek, and almost a couple of days before we left, this one here, she had to get some emergency dental surgery.
Yep.
So you may notice that we went almost a week and a half without any kind of videos. That's because this one over here was healing and I was taking care of her. We did do the convention in Indianapolis and the swelling went down quite a bit. You survived it.
Yeah, I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth cut out.
Yeah.
And it happened while I was sleeping overnight. And the next morning I was able to get an emergency appointment and have them extracted. And the very next morning after that, we were on the road to Indianapolis because we were due there that weekend. And before the convention, though, I looked like the Godfather. Like, all my swelling was, like, down here in my jowls. I was so afraid my face wasn't going to bounce back because it changed my face completely. And it was a little scary. But I'm okay. I'm still healing. I still have 4 big holes in my mouth, but I'm not in pain. I'm doing good. We went to my dentist yesterday. He said I'm perfect. I'm healing up very well. So no worries. It's just something that we all go through.
So we had to cut it short. We had to come back so she can get a follow-up dentist appointment. We are in town until the day after New Year's. 4th of July, New Year's. And then we are heading out to Phoenix. The plan was to be in Phoenix for 4th of July, but we decided to just kind of spend a couple more days here in Hollywood at home because we were on the road so much. The Dolls of Horror, hello. We know you guys. So we are going to make an appearance at, I shouldn't say it like that. We are going to attend Mad Monster Party in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
Only because Robert Englund is going to be there, and we have tickets and photo ops and stuff like that for Robert Englund. So we're going to be there for that. We're going to be filming in the Phoenix area, and then we're going to be coming right back home.
I am not familiar with the Seaside Oddities Expo. I'm always interested in going everywhere, and I love fishy, so I probably would go.
So if you're in the Phoenix area and you're going to Mad Monster Party, you might see us roaming around.
Oh. Sir James says, I remember watching Warlock as a young kid in the 80s. Love this movie. I lived in Los Angeles. I might run into you. You never know where we're going to be. It happens all the time, Sir James.
We have a fun story to tell you that happened today, actually. But we're going to get to that. Let's see here. So Mad Monster Party in Arizona. We're doing Midsummer Scream in Long Beach, California. Then we just signed on. We're going to be at New Jersey Horror Con in August. That's going to be in Newark. Is it Newark or Newark? It's Newark, New Jersey. There's a Fright Night reunion and a People Under the Stairs reunion, and we're going to be there as well for that. And then we're coming back for the very next weekend. We're doing Days of the Dead here in LA. Then we're going to Canada for the Great Canadian Halloween Market in Toronto. And then we are leaving for England. Now here's the thing. We're going to be in Europe. There are a couple of different conventions happening while we are going to be there. We're still waiting for definite confirmation on one of them. But I will say this. We are going to be going as attendees to Comic-Con Liverpool.
Yes.
We are big fans of the TV show Wednesday.
Yes.
And they have at least 4 cast members from the TV show Wednesday that are going to be there, as well as somebody from Supernatural.
Yeah.
So we're going to stop and we got VIP for all that. So we're going to go check that out.
Really quickly before I lose him, Mr. Anything for Selena says, might be different from what y'all usually do. I hope you two do a video on the 911 memorial in New York one day. Love your channel, and Jessica, you're a doll. Thank you so much, sweetheart. We have so many things on our list of things we want to do. We're going to get around to doing every single thing, I promise.
Yeah.
Debbie says, I'm so glad I found you. I've been trying to catch up to your videos. Ooh, honey, there's like over 800. That's
ain't going to happen.
Challenge accepted.
Lucas Rumfield, welcome to the Ghost Club. Welcome to the Afterlife.
Club. Congratulations, you died.
So I had something planned for tonight to all you Ghost Club members, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. We have a video coming out tomorrow at 9 a.m. and it's a dark video. It's a filming location video, but there's a lot of dark aspects to it. And it looks like it's taking a lot longer to get it done.
Upload.
I was going to say at the very end, anybody who's a Ghost Club member, this video will be available to you at midnight tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen. We'll find out as tonight progresses.
Yeah.
But if you're a Ghost Club member, you get early access. So at least, usually it's about an hour before.
Oh, that's right. Today's the 1st. Yeah. So the Ghost Club membership is a renewable month-to-month thing. So if you're on your phone or on your computer, the button to join the Ghost Club is different everywhere. It moves around depending on what device you're in. But what you can do,
no, James, we don't have any Chucky dolls.
Click the link that has the description of our video. You know, that little drop down link, and it's in there. If you don't see it around your live chat, which is where it mostly would be showing up for most people, it's going to be in that chat description. I'm a kangaroo. We don't have any Chucky dolls. The only Chucky dolls we have, actually, are the Monster High dolls.
Yeah, oh yeah, the Monster High Chucky dolls.
They are beautiful. They are beautiful. It's Chucky and Tiffany.
No, Anthony,
we're gorgeous.
Our Last Days of the Dead show this year is going to be LA because we're going to be in Europe for Houston
Germany.
And what else? So we shall see.
Nosferatu was filmed in Germany.
Mm-hmm. Do we have any more stuff that were planned? Oh, okay. So I was actually
planning stuff. Always.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Pardon me. I don't. We're still kind of on East Coast time, so technically it's like almost midnight for y'all. Cindy, thank you so much, sweetheart.
Video Binger.
Ayo.
I like it.
Love Grim. We love you too. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. I think I don't know if we've done an M. Night Shyamalan movie yet. I'm pretty sure we would have by now, but I don't think we
did. I don't think we did.
What is my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie? Which one would I want to watch? I feel like The Sixth Sense is just too easy because everyone's going to be talking about the ending. I actually really liked Old. I don't know if that's his most recent one that's come out.
My favorite's Devil.
Oh, I always forget he did Devil. That's a really good one. Floyd
McVicker says, are you guys going to be doing Jack the Ripper? We are not. We decided that we are not going to be doing Jack the Ripper. Of course, it's almost like the perfect marriage for the Grim Life Collective.
Thank you, Tiger Time.
To be in England and doing a video on Jack the Ripper.
That sounds awesome.
I have no interest. I mean, I do, but it's been said, it's been done. I've seen it thousands of times on thousand people's videos. At some point, maybe at some point another trip over to England, you might get one. But we have about, I think we're doing like 40 videos between England, Scotland, France, and England, Scotland, France, and Germany before we come back, and all of them are completely different.
That normally do a little bit, yeah.
No, none of them are Jack the Ripper, so we're not doing anything Jack the Ripper on purpose.
Welcome to the Ghost Club. Oh, it went by so fast. Miss Porcelain, welcome to the Ghost Club. Congratulations, you died.
And it's not that like we don't find like Jack the Ripper interesting. It's just
there's nothing that really still stands there. I know that they do tours there, but it's like, you know, this is where someone was found, isn't that? But now it's a business park, you know. If there were some more original buildings still standing, I think I'd really be interested. But I don't really want to do a tour or anything like that where it's literally just a business plaza everywhere you walk, and it's like, oh, this used to be here, and oh, this used to be here.
Dolls of Horror says any grim eats in the UK. Yes, there are definitely. There's going to be at least three Grim Eats episodes that are going to be coming from the UK that we're really excited about. And there's no place like it. Like we scoured. So keep an eye out for that. At least 3 of them.
The pubs are still there. Yeah. I mean, we might go and do like some pictures or something.
No, we're not doing anything Jack the Ripper at all.
We're not going near it at all.
Not doing anything. We're not going to say, there's not even going to be any mention of Jack the Ripper in anything this Halloween season. No pictures for us, nothing. Like it's not even in our vocabulary this trip. On purpose.
The only thing that I'm not sure about when we go to England is the cold.
It'd be fun. Winter. It'd be fun.
Yeah. I mean, we travel in our winter, you know, which is not so bad. What are we going to have for sale at Long Beach? We still have some t-shirts left. We won't be putting in the new order until the first of the year, unfortunately. But I still have some white, green, orange. Well, all 4 of the basic ones that you see. But I am completely sold out of anything in large or extra large. I have no large or extra large shirts at all. And I have some available in the small, medium, and then 2X to 5X. So we always bring some of those. But we'll have everything. Basically, at Long Beach, we'll have all of our prints, we'll have our pins, magnets, stickers, and the shirts. But I am sold out of everything in large and extra large.
People have, I've seen it a couple of different times. Lewis and a couple other people asked if we're going to be at Halloween Horror Nights this year. We were thinking about going to HHN in Orlando for opening night. I don't know if we're going to be able to make that. I think we're going to just kind of skip on that. If anything, we'll fly down for the weekend.
Schedule.
We might be doing. It's up in the air. I have to look at the schedule again. I think the only one that we were kind of thinking about doing was HHN here in Hollywood.
Yeah. Better here anyway.
Yeah. So that might be the only thing you're getting for Halloween, really. We'll probably do the mandatory Spirit Halloween video because we love going to Spirit Halloween, and like, why not? We do at least one of those a year.
I need to get myself to Joann's because apparently Joann's has our Halloween out and it's already 40% off, and I'm like, what? When did this happen? Seeing all my friends post about it on Instagram and stuff, so I really want to get out to Joann's, do a little early Halloween shopping.
Elizabeth. Aha.
David Brewer,
hope to see you.
Club, dear.
David, thank you. What? Well, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do any snow globes in the shop. Basically, anything that we're ever gonna carry is just that it has to be easy to ship. Anything that requires specific size boxes, because shipping is already kind of an issue, I kind of refuse to carry it. So people keep asking for things like mugs.
Yeah.
And they're very breakable. And everybody who carries mugs that I've talked to as a vendor says that when you receive them, half of them are already broken before you ever get to sell them and put them out. So it's a whole thing, you know. So I'm going to not.
Happy 2 months, Spartan Flow. Now, somebody said,
I love that you can do stuff like that. That's so fun.
Depending on where you are in the world, in the United States, if you click on the movie link, it should work fine. Is anybody else? I don't know. I think somebody just said that they're going to see us in Phoenix, but then they said that there are things not working. I don't really know what to tell you. I'm so sorry about that. It should be working. It was working for us. Jason Lagoon, member
so cool.
for 2 months as well.
I love that it shows that you guys can do that. That's so fun.
Oh, it's time for the movie. I'm sorry. Okay, stop everything. Stop the presses.
Hold the phone.
Let's get this up here.
Dapper Dave, you guys rock. Love you, sleepy. You rock, David. Dave, sorry.
Thank you, Dapper Dave.
The Sleepy Hollow episode was one of our favorites to do. It's always going to hold very special memories for us.
All right. Some of you guys, we didn't say this, but some of you guys have probably already started watching the movie. If you've been around the block for a while, you know that we only start watching it around 8:30, which is now we're going to do a countdown of 3, 2, 1, and we're going to watch it. 1991's
so cool. Lady Raven.
Warlock with Julian Sands, rest in peace. Directed by Steve Miner. You ready? Get it ready. Does everybody know where the link to tonight's movie is? If you don't know, now's the time to ask.
Mother Swan. Wow, that's OG. So OG. Peek me out.
Pacific Northwest Greens.
Thank you, Lena.
Awesome,
You're so
Henry.
sweet.
Welcome. Good
Girl,
evening
thanks
from
to Emily
Calgary.
House, now next
My
to
link don't
Pleasant
work.
Farm.
I don't know why,
Thank
Brittany
you,
Barber.
P9.
I'm so sorry.
So it's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi for free.
Yeah, if you pull up your Tubi app or Tubi website and just Google, or not Google, but if you search within the inside Tubi for Warlock, it'll pop right up for you.
Yep.
Dallas guy, your stuff lately is primo, 4K, great production values. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right, we're going to do the countdown real quick. 3, 2, 1, and hit play. Because it is on Tubi for free, there are going to be advertisements.
Yeah.
1 hour and 43 minutes. If you get lost or if you're joining us and you want to know where we are in the movie, just yell out. We're going to just yell it out. Tramp stamp. We're going to bring it back. Why not? And we'll tell you where we are in the movie. And let's just have fun. Let's just hang out.
Jeremiah, thank you for bringing that up. So there are bots on all social media. If you get a response under any of our videos that says contact us on, I don't even remember what it's called.
Well,
it's not us.
No. So I mean, think about this. We said this last time. Just take a moment. Everybody take a moment. There's 597 people, 600 people in here. Just take a moment real quick and think about this. You were watching a verified YouTube channel called Grim Life Collective. We worked very, very hard at this channel. Very hard at it. We still do. We're talking to you live. You see our faces live. Grim Life Collective. Yes, she runs a channel. Well, she doesn't run a channel. She has a
personal page.
She has a personal page, but it's Grim Life Mod. But that's only so she can talk on here. But you see our faces at Grim Life Collective. You're commenting on a channel that says Grim Life Collective. Why on earth would we reach out to you from a page that's not that verified page?
Yeah.
Why?
We don't.
So just be careful out there. Be careful. If it's not from us, if it's not a direct response from the page that you're commenting on, it is not us. I don't care.
There is no reason for us to tell you to contact us on another social platform when we're already responding to you on that platform.
So just
know what I mean?
Take a minute and think. Just remember that.
Yeah. Amanda says, "Is Rhonda Shear involved in this up all night? I distinctly remember staying up late to watch her in the movies. I wish that would
She
be amazing."
was here, but we sent her out for pizza, and I haven't heard from her. She's been gone.
Yeah. Oh,
Shannon Fitz.
That's so. I love that it lets you do that. That's so fun.
Thank you, and I'm glad that you're here for 2 months. So
I love it.
We filmed a video today. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Neener.
But when I started the video out today, I told her I don't think I'm going to be able to get into these 2 places. It's impossible. Nobody has ever gotten into any of these places and did a filming location video on them. Nobody. And then miraculously, today, I was able to get into both places with the camera for the first time since they made the movie.
I feel naked.
So it's a treat. I'm still kind of reeling from it. I sent her a picture. I'm like, I got in. I got in.
Yeah, I couldn't get up this morning. I was really tired. The salon guy says, a long time fan of your work. You both have great hair, too. What's the creepiest place you've been out been out on of locations you have filmed at? What's the creepiest filming location we've gone to?
The creepiest filming location.
I'm gonna say, ooh, Mrs. 50 and Still Metal. Welcome to the Ghost Coast, sweetheart.
Happy Halloween. Welcome to the afterlife.
I'm gonna say it was when we did the Conjuring house filming location, not the Warrens, or not the Warrens, but not the actual house from the Conjuring, like the real life house, but where they filmed the Conjuring.
Doing good, Dustin.
It was like in the middle of nowhere, backwoods, you know. And at first it was really creepy, and we were kind of like really nervous.
Well, we did something we probably shouldn't have done.
It turned out, everything turned out great. The groundskeeper was really sweet, but
it is bad. Warlock tonight. Yeah, so we drove up. All right, here's the skinny. Our Conjuring filming location video.
No, I ate all the snacks.
We showed up there. We drove a long way to get there, and we get there, and the gate was locked. And we stood out front of that gate for the longest time, trying to like hope that somebody was going to come to the house, right? And we decided, well, after a while, give up, or we had one last chance to try it. So what we did was we drove up and down the street for a good hour, trying to find anybody who lived on that street who might know the owners.
Good night, doll.
And there was this guy living in a trailer, and he had his dog with him. His dog was running in the yard without a leash. And we pulled up, we flagged him down. He came over, and he was like, yeah, I know the guy. Here, drive me down there. I'll get you in. So he puts his dog in his house, and we weren't even thinking about it. Right. Open the door, this complete stranger. We had no idea who the hell this person was. In the middle of nowhere, gets in the back of our car behind us, and we drive about a mile down the road. And
what movie was that, Susan?
He gets out of the car and he walks up to the front, and sure as crap, he knew the groundskeeper. And we sat there and talked for a while.
Great bunch of guys,
yeah,
by the way.
But like looking back at it, it could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Jason Lagoon, we do get a lot of people recognize us while we're recording. And it's really awesome. If you ever see us out in public, if you ever see us anywhere, please don't hesitate to come up and say hello, please. We love saying hi to people. And if we say this though, if we are actively recording, like the camera's going on, or we're talking, or we're interviewing somebody, and just wait till the camera goes off, just so nothing gets ruined, and we just keep the flow going. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, we've done some crazy things.
Yeah.
We've done some crazy things.
I don't remember him being in a vampire movie.
Who?
Probably was Julian.
Yeah, Tale of a Vampire. I love that movie. It's like one of the only vampire movies where it's like he's sad, he's lonely, he lost the love of his life. It's like a romantic. It's a tale. I think it's an Edgar Allan Poe story.
Does he have fangs and stuff?
He does.
Does he kill people?
I think he does. It's been a while since I've seen it. But it's based off of an Edgar Allan Poe movie or a story.
Sounds like a sleeper.
It's really good though. It's very pretty. You'd probably like it.
I believe you. I'm gonna make a note of that.
Tale of a Vampire.
Tale of a Vampire. Because I have a list of movies I'm always looking for when I go out to the stores and stuff, and I'm always like,
So I often say that there's a party going on outside to get a little loud.
We all have balconies, and our
I never said that.
Who love to play loud music.
Nightshade Holloway says Poe never wrote anything about vampires, though. It's loosely based on the story, the construct of the story. Lena from Finland, thank you. Testing. How is this working? It is working smoothly, my dear.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that you guys get to input messages when you, I guess, renew. I'm not sure.
So today, went out and I filmed a film and location video for a movie that it's really good, but it's not like the best. It's not like, I don't think it's anybody's favorite movie. Would you go ahead and say that? Like, that is like my all-time favorite movie.
Well, I don't know if what I want to say is going to give it away or not. But
Don't say anything.
I'm not. No.
Okay.
I absolutely do. I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
So
we do selfies with people when we. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Of course.
by the time today was over, after filming everything, I thought to myself, this has been one of the most like magical filming location adventures we've ever done. And it wasn't my all-time favorite movie. It's a great movie. It's terrifying. But like how things happen, like the chain of events, like when you see it, you're gonna lose your
Kind of
mind.
magical. I wish I was there, but
All the Stooges. I know. I
couldn't
so
wake
bad.
myself up this morning. I intended to go today, and I'm kind of mad about it, but you know.
And one of the locations that I went to,
whenever he goes without me, all the magical stuff happens.
all the cool stuff happens.
Always. Always.
One of the locations
and that's on me, not him.
That I went to today, after I was done filming, the owner popped his head out and was like, "I'm a fan of your work. I watch your videos." And he's like, "Now you're here pointing a camera at my house." So
they sound like real cool people.
It was really cool. Yeah.
We're gonna go back and say hi.
Yeah.
Maybe do something else.
So if you're watching this and you know,
send us a message if it's you.
Yeah, we're
please.
Promise we're not going to be creepy, but we're going to write you a nice little letter. We're going to put it in your mailbox. Say thank you for being so kind.
Because I would like to say hello.
And we have an idea.
Yeah.
An idea.
We have had some creepy fans. Yeah, we're not going to go into stories, but there has been some inappropriateness.
Thank you, Robert. It's the Donnie Darko.
I'm just blocking people left and right today. You love me or you hate me, and that's okay. I'll take either way. It means you've succeeded.
What happened?
I'm a downer.
Oh, man.
A little tired. I am a little tired. Boo!
But I will say this. Ian, go ahead, read it.
Love your channel. I discovered it 4 days after the Stand By Me episode, so recently. I am now taking my family to the places in Northern California and Oregon since I live in Portland. My father passed a few years with he's gone. Oh, at least you're taking your family now, and that's the thing that really warms our heart is you're discovering things through.
Thank you, Ada. We're gonna be checking
people on these adventures, and now you're gonna make your own memories with your family, and that is the greatest compliment we could ever be given. Thank you so much, and you guys are gonna love it. You're really gonna love it.
So let's talk about Julian Sands here for a minute. First, before we get anything, when we were in Indianapolis is whenever they found the remains, and everybody knew that it was Julian Sands. Everybody knew that it was going to come back, that it was him once they.
I think we just got into town.
And nobody wanted that to turn out that way, but it just kind of did. And being in the convention scene, a lot of our friends asked us, "Hey, when you guys go back on your way back to LA, can you do a video on Julian Sands and Mount Baldy?" And we were a little hesitant about doing it at first because we don't ever want to seem like we call them ambulance chasers. You know what I mean? But
there's a term for that, but I can't think what it's called.
Night crawlers.
Is that it?
I don't know.
Is it?
Millworms. But we're big fans of Julian Sands, and it just felt right. And we didn't. It was a pretty magical day, and I keep saying magical a lot, but it was pretty magical being there, and just looking at him right now on TV, watching Warlock. It's just kind of like really kind of sinking in right now, and completely off topic, but the same kind of topic. How many times have you watched a video where it's always me going out and doing exercising, or always me going out and doing all this crazy stuff, and then for once Jessica was able to, with a lot of breaks and a lot of water, go on this adventure with me.
I almost did not make it. It was impromptu. It wasn't planned. I just.
Thank you, Laurent. Thank you.
Hi, sweetheart. Hey, love. Let me tell y'all, I almost didn't make it off that mountain either. But the thing with Julian Sands is that we've always been a really big fan of his, and he's one of the people that we've been thinking about heavily since we moved to LA because a lot of people have done conventions that are only based around where they live, and we previously lived on the East Coast, and now that we are West Coast, he was one of the people that I was most looking forward to running into at a convention and getting something signed and getting pictures with and things like that. So he's going to be dearly, dearly missed.
Yeah. And
Julian Sands was not in Brotherhood of the Wolf, but that guy looks a lot like him. Love Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Anthony says we need hoodies with your new artwork. No hoodies right
Baseball
now.
T-shirts.
We're gonna be doing. It's gonna be a white T-shirt this time, just like
Baseball
this.
tee.
It's gonna be white with that on it, like the baseball tee.
Right here.
We even debated doing like ringer tees, but
Yeah.
I think the baseball tees kind of won out. So
It's
we're
going to
probably
be
end up doing that.
white shirt, black sleeve, black 3/4
Hello,
sleeve,
Lily.
and then that's going to be right in the center. It's going to be hot, guys. I cannot wait to have that printed. I cannot wait. It's going to be gorgeous. Hello, South Texas. Hello, Australia. Tramp stamp?
Tramp stamp. 14 minutes and 20 seconds.
We won't have those, especially until around the first of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything new? Probably not till the first of the year. We might not even have our website back up until the first of the year. But we will be doing, like we said, 4 conventions between now and then, and we will be carrying what we currently have in stock. And this is just a reminder that we are selling through our orange and green logo shirts. Once they are gone, they are gone. We are not reordering them because we're going to bring in a new color, which is hot pink.
Hot pink.
And then we're going to bring in this new t-shirt with, this is going to be our first ever baseball t-shirt with that logo or that artwork on it from Adam's Art Box. And currently I am completely sold out of large and extra large shirts. If you come to get a shirt at a convention, just to let you know in advance.
We're trying, Shannon, so the Ghost Club gets to see the video where you get into places tonight.
Alan.
That's the plan, but right now it still says video processing is taking longer.
Oh.
So it might not be ready. I'll let you guys know by the end of this. So if it kicks it over, I'm watching it.
Raglan tee? We call it baseball tees here.
If it kicks it over while we're doing this, I'll say that it'll be at midnight. If not,
we'll keep
expect it tomorrow morning by like 8 o'clock.
We'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah. I won't keep you guys up on it because I know it's late depending on where you are in the world.
I correct myself, Alan. I said we did the Jaws locations. We did the original story that Jaws was based on, the history of Jaws, but we have not yet done the
Cody
Jaws
M from
filming
Pittsburgh.
locations.
All right.
We love you too.
Question. I got a series of questions for you guys.
He does look like Julian Sands. Yes, he does.
Who's that?
The main actor from Brotherhood of the Wolf. His name is Vincent Cassell. Macklin told us.
So, all seriousness, who here tonight is from St. Louis, Missouri?
Why?
I gotta know. We're taking a poll. Is anybody here from St. Louis or within like an hour driving distance of St. Louis? Like you can be like, I'm gonna go to St. Louis today to see a concert. You go to St. Louis.
It's me.
Anybody?
I'm from St. Louis. It's me. We've tried signing T-shirts in the past. It just does not work. So that is not
Indiana,
something that we
Salem,
are offering.
St.
Sorry.
Paul, 6 hours.
Good morning, Israel. Good morning.
How come nobody's from St. Louis?
Fluorescent St. Louis.
Are they not from St. Louis, or are they afraid to say they're from St. Louis?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Chicago doesn't count. Y'all are like a 6-hour drive away.
So who here? Okay, scratch the St. Louis thing. Who here is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Any Pittsburgh people?
We had one. Fluorescent is a suburb of St. Louis.
Philly does not count. I'm sorry, BT 2020.
I like saying Chicago.
Any Pittsburgh people?
Pixies.
Pittsburgh.
Pixies.
Hey.
Oh, there's a Cardinals fan.
I think they just changed their name. It used to say St. Louis is for green-haired ladies. Get it?
St. Louis, Michigan? I didn't know there was a St. Louis, Michigan.
Okay. Wait. Me? All right, Young Mall. Some people from Pittsburgh. Some people from Pittsburgh. Darren Noltz. Pittsburgh, PA. I'm originally from Pittsburgh. She's originally from St. Louis.
Hello, Russia.
I grew up in Crafton, went to Carleton High School, all that jazz. All right. Anybody here from Savannah, Georgia, or any part of Savannah?
Hello, Finland.
I'm taking a toll.
But you're not counting.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Are you trying to figure out where most people are from?
No, no. I just got curious.
Oh
I just
wow,
got curious.
like a handful of people from Savannah. We love Savannah. We got married in Savannah.
We did. We used to go swimming in Savannah, and we'd go out into the ocean. We would stand there and go in.
So many people from Australia.
Yes.
Barbecue.
You're welcome, Gareth. We're going to be seeing you guys very soon in the UK.
Very soon. Is there anybody here? I think I saw one person earlier who said they're going to be seeing us at the convention in Canada. Is there anybody else who's going to be meeting us up in Canada?
Toronto. Any Toronto? What are they called? Torontos? Are they called feet? Because there are a bunch of Torontos.
No, Toronties? Right.
I am so lost. I'm so sorry.
I don't know how to say it either. Lots of Aussies. Love you guys.
Pittsburgh.
And some Kiwis. My little baby Kiwis.
Torontarians. All right. Man, I really want you guys to see this video that we shot today.
It's uploading. It takes a long time sometimes. It does.
I think it might be. Oops.
Oh, Jenna. So glad, honey.
Allegra DJ. Allegria. Hi, Michael, Jessica. Sending love and good vibes.
Sending love and good vibes to you, love.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you so much.
Where are you from? Is it Allegria?
It's Allegria. Yeah.
She's been here before.
Yes. And I
don't remember where you're from.
Because her name is pronounced like
the possessed chick, yeah.
What's it called? The show, you've been to a few of them. They changed their styles all the time.
Doctor Who.
No. Acrobats and stuff.
Ultimate. What?
Acrobat shows.
Acrobat shows?
The one I went to was called Allegria, and it's spelled the exact same way.
Oh, Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil, and that's how I knew to pronounce her name as Allegria. Although I could have been completely wrong. Bar Kiwi.
I completely forgot today was Saturday.
I always know when it's a weekend because that's when everybody plays loud music in apartment buildings, and you gotta kind of just deal with it because it's a weekend. You can't be like, why? Most people are pretty cool. I try to be tolerant until at least like a good midnight or so of like loud music and things like that. But once you get like
lies
a little bit, even on a weekend, it's like, listen.
It's 2:00 in the afternoon. Our neighbors are playing loud music. Our neighbors are playing loud music. I can't take it. That was funny.
I didn't even hear you. I'm trying to make comments.
How did you not hear me?
Thank you, Jason. Because when I'm reading and like when I'm mentally reading, I don't hear at the same time. Is anybody else like that? Like if you're reading, and I'm one of those people who does hear an internal monologue when I read. So if I'm doing that, then like my ears turn off. I don't hear. What did you say?
Nothing. I was talking about how it doesn't matter if it's late at night or if it's 2:00 in the afternoon. Loud music to you is loud music. Turn that crap down.
It's true. It's true. It annoys the shit out of me.
Well, thank you, Robert Tucker.
Shannon.
Will the time be Pacific time for video release? Stay spooky.
Yes.
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 It's always gonna be Pacific time. Always.
We will try to do
12. So that's like 3:00.
We don't know what our internet connections are going to be like over there, and that's why we don't do them while we're on the road here in the United States either, because hotel internet is usually very crappy.
Well,
so
I can pretty much guarantee you that there are going to be no Grim Up All Nights while we're over in England. I can pretty much guarantee that.
Yeah.
We have a pretty good idea of where we're going to be staying. The different hotels. Don't really know how well that's going to happen with what do you call it? Wi-Fi.
Yes. But
we're going to have a lot on our plate. We're more than likely not going to do any Grim Up All Nights. It's going to be at least 2 months of not doing it. Sorry.
We found a surprisingly little quiet nook in Hollywood.
Yeah.
We're very lucky. And that's why I try to be very tolerant with my neighbors. It's like weekend times or night times.
It's FaceTime with
am
our
I just
besties.
am I getting old? Am I getting old at like I'm one of those like darn those neighbors and their loud music? I could just put in headphones or something, right? I could just go about my life and like not be irritated.
You're looking very angelic tonight.
It's because I showered.
Or maybe it's because you're so blown out with the light right now.
I know, except for my nose. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like I got a little bit of sunburn from when we went hiking the other day. Like you can't see that here either. This one hurts a lot, but you can't see it. Like back here, like way in the back, it really, really hurts. I don't know. I'm using a different light than I normally use, so it has a different setting. I know. I look really, really white. It makes me look like I have perfect skin, which God bless, because I'm not wearing any makeup.
Have you guys seen...
I don't look like this in general. Natalie Wood. Oh, I have no idea, Floyd. That's an old story. That's involving a boat, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think there's really anything aside from... Yeah. I'm not going... We have no conspiracy theories on that aside from what has already been said, to be honest.
That's like what the Cat's Meow was based off of, the shooting of that one producer or whatever on his boat with I can see him in my head. Oh, geez. I'm so bad with names tonight. My brain won't work.
We're not going to be at Spookala, Jason. We're going to be in Europe. This entire Halloween season, we are not going to be here. We should put a sign on our social media that says American Halloween closed for business. Yeah.
Closed for travel.
Closed for travel. See you for Thanksgiving.
I will say this, and I know it's going to kill you guys, because I'm not going to give you any other information aside from what I'm going to say. If we are lucky, we will film a Halloween special before we leave for Europe.
We had, okay.
Also, though, we're going to be at Paris Disneyland on Halloween night for their Halloween
Devil's
after
Night
party.
and Halloween night.
Yeah, for their Halloween after party, we're doing.
But they're not really doing Halloween after parties.
Oh no, that's right. They just have it all day.
Yeah,
right?
have it all day this year.
Oh, I keep thinking because I'm used to like Oogie Boogie bashes and stuff here that we had to get an extra ticket. But we're gonna be at Disneyland on Halloween, Paris, and I'm stupidly excited. So if you see us, please say hi.
Oui.
I do not speak French. I don't.
No, she does not.
Not even a lick. We don't have any recent tattoos.
No.
I keep wanting to get a tattoo from the twins up in Salem, but they have a very booked schedule all the time, and I haven't been able to get in yet.
We were at, so Jamie Hart, Scarefest asked if we would come to Scarefest this year in Lexington, Kentucky. We sadly had to turn it down.
Yeah, we would love to.
But we made friends with the owner, and the owner's really nice. So probably
same with Spookala, actually.
Yeah, Spookala and Scarefest.
Great people.
Look for us next year.
Mm-hmm.
Look for us next year, but not this year.
Very excited to try it too. Yeah.
And also, I say this all the time: if you are in an area that has a horror convention coming near you, and you want us to be there, the best thing you can do is reach out to the convention on social media. If we did it, it's awesome.
We want to see Grim Life.
But they want to see if their attendees, if their guests want to see people. So
they want to hear from you guys. Yeah.
They do have the Haunted Mansion in Paris.
Isn't that called Haunted Mansion, though? It's called
Haunted Manor?
Phantom Manor?
Phantom Manor.
Phantom Manor?
It's voiced by Vincent Price. The movie is still going. We're stuck at, well, not stuck at, it is going. 26 minutes and 55 seconds.
That's like my biggest dream. And you guys can laugh at me all you want, but I think a lot of people in this chat room share the same interest that I do. That one of my biggest dreams is to hit every single Disneyland, Disney World park in the world on Halloween night. Different years, obviously. You can't do it every year. And just once at least, I want to do the Disney Halloween cruise. I have to see This pumpkin tree. Oh my god! Ever since I saw pictures of it like 4 years ago, I've been obsessed. I have to go on the cruise. It's really cheap.
We prefer inexpensive.
Well, I mean, like, I never looked into prices because you think, oh my god, it's gonna, be way out of pocket, and it really wasn't. Um, their cabin prices are pretty good, and it's like, yeah, there's a cruise, man. There's a cruise in California and in Orlando, and they both do a Halloween cruise. You could do a 2-night cruise, you could do a 5-night cruise. Like, it doesn't have to be this long, extravagant thing where you're, broke, and a lot, like, so much is included. When I ran the pricing, I was like, dang, that's cheaper than flying over to Orlando to go to Disney World. I'll just stay here and do a cruise. Hex, yes. Yes. I'm extremely excited. Matthew Lillard, hello. Every Disney Halloween possible, yes. If we go to Tokyo next year, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to Tokyo Disney Sea Halloween, because oh my god, the stuff they put out. I have almost all of their popcorn buckets at this point, I think.
We have done Spooky Empire. Spooky Empire,
Couple times.
they're awesome people.
Yeah.
Awesome people.
Petey's great.
Petey.
I can't speak for other people's experiences for any convention. I've heard good and bad reviews on almost every convention that exists. We can only just speak of our own personal experiences with people, the staff, and the location.
Lonnie, thank you. You're welcome, Lonnie.
We really don't have a negative thing to say about any of the conventions we've attended thus far.
Correct. Well,
I don't know if we've been lucky in that, but we try to always be on the positive side anyway.
So, okay. We don't have anything negative. We honestly do not have a single thing negative to say about any convention that we have been guests at. But there are 2 conventions that I can think of.
There's one I can think of
that are absolutely horrible, and I'm not even going to say what they are. No. But it's a big secret. One of them we swore we would never go back to, yet we are.
Yeah, not.
It is what it is.
I mean, intentionally, but not intentionally.
Blitz 621. Have you considered a Jack the Ripper episode? We have considered it. And we decided not to do it at all.
That is correct. Not at this time.
Not at this time.
Not at this time.
We're going to be in Europe for a couple months, and we are not going to be doing a Jack the Ripper video. And you know what? The funny thing about it is,
we are, Alice.
I think most people would be like, oh, they're not doing a Jack the Ripper video. I think there's more interest in that than people going, oh, they did a Jack the Ripper video.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those stories that you grow up with, and you're so excited to get to it, to see, like, the old buildings and stuff. And by the time you're able to get there, it's been demolished, and it's
I don't want to, I'm not,
business.
I think we should stop saying, that the reason why we're not doing it is
not just for me,
because we have done videos where there's absolutely nothing there, like absolutely nothing. We go and say, well, there's nothing to see anymore, but let's talk about that. The only reason why we're not doing it, the 100% reason we are not doing a Jack the Ripper video, is because so many people have done it. It's flooded everything, and us personally, when we go to Europe for our first time, we want to see things that are like
Jeremiah,
deep,
I didn't.
dark,
No.
spooky.
Never could get
You know what I mean? Things that are just so far off the beaten path that we haven't. Yeah. Does that make sense? Like, we could sit here at home and watch 500 Jack the Ripper videos, but the things that we're going to be visiting, some of them nobody's ever done a video on before.
Cortana, I am so humbled. Thank you so much. She named her necromancer in Diablo 4 after me.
Ha ha ha.
That's amazing. Thank you. That's awesome. Michael is a necromancer. He named her Hexel. And I am a sorcerer? Is that what it's called? A sorcerer?
You're an imp.
I'm not an imp. I'm a sorcerer, and I named her Mina.
You are a
Hi, England.
yeah, a cat person.
I'm a cat person.
Yeah, you're a talking, walking cat.
I'm a talking, walking cat.
Yeah, talking, walking cat.
Yeah, that's probably true. I like to knock stuff off too. Wow, that really takes me back, Jeremiah.
I will say this about our UK trip: when we start putting out videos from the UK trip, I think you're going to be insanely surprised about what we decided to cover, and yeah, there's some crazy stuff.
I hadn't heard, Shannon.
What's that?
That a fire broke out at the Warner Brothers lot. Hadn't heard anything.
It doesn't surprise me.
There's fires everywhere.
Yeah.
Yum.
Hello, Alice. Somebody said, "Where is the scariest place you've ever been?" Don't look now, baby girl. But we are home.
Is that the scariest place we've ever been?
Shh! Don't raise your voice. Then nothing might hear you. Did you see that?
No.
Exactly. It's nothing.
Oh, I would love to see the original Madame Tussauds. Yeah.
Tussauds?
Tussauds? I can never say her name right. I don't know why. The one here in Hollywood is really, really nice.
They'll hear you.
They're gonna hear me. I think the whole entire Hollywood heard you.
What? Shh. Why? Greg says, "Why aren't your walls black?" Because we don't own this place. Trust me. When we buy a house, what?
I don't want to paint it back when we leave.
Right? Yeah. But if it was our own house, okay. So we would love to own a house someday, and we talk about it all the time. And I think we've kind of decided that at some point we're going to have to buy a house that was used in a movie. We have to buy a filming location house.
Right? Doug, not until the first of the year, the new year. We're going to start getting them made around the new year. Two swords. To sword. I don't know why I can't say it, man.
Jam Luke 23 says, "Which film house would you choose?"
Oh God.
All right. I have my Hollywood dream house.
Which is what?
I already told you what it was today, but I'm not saying what it is. But the funny thing about it is, it is a filming location house, but was not used in a horror movie. I've shown you the pictures of it.
Oh, yes.
I want this house so freaking badly, it hurts. But it was not used in a horror movie, and I'm okay with that because technically it still falls underneath our rules of it being a filming location house.
It's a gorgeous house,
But we did say this, all right? This is completely made up numbers, right? Completely made up numbers. Now, here in Hollywood, that if you own a piece of property,
darker than Jack the Ripper is the plague.
And it's funny you say that. If we owned a house as creepy as the house that I've mentioned that you don't know about, I keep alluding to.
I know what it is.
Let's say if a film company came to us and said, "All right, Grimm's, you own this house. We would like to film this movie there. We will give you the regular $100,000 to film there."
I don't think people get paid that much.
I don't. That's why I said these numbers are fake.
I have no idea.
These numbers are fake.
Right,
so then we said, well, if it was us that owned it, and we want movies to film there, we will charge people $50,000, making these numbers up like crazy. If it's a horror movie and we get to die on your horror movie, $20,000. It's yours. Do whatever you want. But if it is a Lifetime Network movie or a Hallmark movie, and they come to us and said, "We want to film this entire house here, or this entire movie for a Lifetime network on your property, we would say that'd be $700,000, please, because it ain't gonna happen.
We'd like to film a rom-com on your house.
Yeah.
Expect to pay for it.
No, it's not the Griswold's house. I know I'm kind of going off on a rant. I'm sorry, but I want this house so bad.
These are silly conversations that we actually have
all the time.
Like just driving around in our car, we'll start talking about like these pipe dreams that we have, you know, and these silly scenarios and things like these are actual conversations that we have. Yeah. It keeps our hopes alive. We would love one of the witch houses. They are tiny though.
I don't want witch houses. What tiny?
I need space. We really need space. Like we're in a really small apartment right now, and I'm running, you know, all of our inventory out of this place, and I already don't have enough room.
I'm not gonna tell you what the house is.
No.
It's a big secret. When are we coming back to Salem? Not until probably the spring of 2024.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll come back. I'm still trying for my tattoo, man. I still really want to get in and get my tattoo. I'm going to get a portrait of Lucy, the vampire bride from Bram Stoker's Dracula on my arm. And it's going to have like a little collage at the bottom to all of the vampire brides. I think we're just going to do a sleeve of all the vampire brides.
You're right. We do need a castle.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Smash the like button. Are you fans of Simon Pegg, Shaun of the Dead? Never heard of them. I'm kidding.
Sean!
Huge Edgar Wright fans.
Invade the creature castle and take it over. I wish. That place is gorgeous.
Right.
But we love them, and we wish them no ill will.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach out to them and be like, listen, we're gonna take over for one night, and they'll be like, okay, that'd be awesome. And we're like, but here's the thing, everything gets converted for one night into like hot pink or like baby pink.
No. Well, you know what?
And they'll sit there in the corner and be like,
the Addams Family was originally baby pink. When it was black and white, it filmed in black and white, but the house itself was actually pink on the interior. Did you know that? I knew that. You gotta add a little spice. Not everything can be black, but we really actually love pink. So pink and black, I think, would end up being our colors.
Oklahoma's fun. We drove through a crazy storm on the way back.
We did see a crazy storm there. I didn't see any tornadoes.
Right?
But it seemed like it was the perfect weather for one, though. We are still living in Los Angeles. Yes, we love it here. We are in Hollywood. We won't have our website up with merchandise until the new year. I always love this movie when they age her.
Yeah, right? So I'm just looking at it going...
They gave her like a little bit of heavy cream makeup and like a gray wig and went, poof, you're old.
So like, okay, I love Julian Sands in this movie and I love his outfit in this movie, but I cannot... Okay, so years and years ago, back in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, whenever I used to go to like the goth clubs and stuff like that, there was... I'm guessing like, there were Julian Sands wannabes at the show, like at the clubs. There was always like there was always that goth guy had his hair pulled back in a tight ponytail and he was like very Victorian. He had the pinky ring, and like he was like, "I'm too cool for this," and it's just like
too sexy for this club.
But like
too sexy for this club.
But we had characters.
Yeah.
in the goth clubs. So like there was one guy, there was this we called him the pool humper because he would dance and he was always without a shirt and he had long hair and he would climb the pools like from like the columns and he would just dance around the columns. So he was called the pool humper.
We didn't have one of those.
There was a guy who did karate moves all night long. So he was we called him the Karate Kid. He
There's
was always
one of those. Where Nomad has gone before says, any chance you guys doing Mad Monster in Glendale, Arizona this weekend, 7th and 9th? My dream house was in original Willard and the Witchboard with that brick archway. Oh yeah, I do love the archways.
Just as paying attendees, we're going. We want to go meet
we won't have
Robert
a table
Englund.
or anything, but absolutely say hello if you see us.
If you see us, say hello.
Yeah,
please.
I think as much as I love Warlock, the series Warlock has always been some of my favorite films since I was a little kid. I've loved them.
Charlie. I don't think they announced this yet. We kind of did it prematurely. I'm sorry.
I think my favorite one is Warlock 2. I love the second one so much more than I love the first one.
Elsie from Connecticut. My boyfriend and I love watching you guys. Thank you all for the awesome content.
Thank you, Elsie.
Thank you for watching. Thank you.
What you saying we prematurely announced which one we weren't announced to yet?
New Jersey HorrorCon.
Well, I mean, it's already set in stone.
Yeah. Tickets are already bought, airfare and everything.
Some conventions...
We're invested. They are invested.
How do you say? It's usually etiquette with conventions that once they announce you, that's kind of like these in stone. You know for sure that you're going to be a guest there, and then we can share it around also. But for the New Jersey HorrorCon, we are specifically traveling to that one. So like our airfare has already been purchased and all that stuff. So we are absolutely going to be at New Jersey. So I think that one's safe to say. We still have confirmation on that one.
Dug up, like I said, I missed the ghostly swoosh. We still have it, and we take it with us. It comes with us all the time, but we just don't use it. There's no need to really use it, to be honest. And I know nothing annoys me more than we'll put out a video, and in the video, I will say, I'm respecting people's privacy, and I'm not going to go on their property. And then somebody will always say, well, if you had a drone, you could have flew it over their house and looked into their backyard and you could have got the shot. And it's like, well, go make your own video. Do it your way. Like there's a reason we do things the way that we do. And
we do not use drones in people's private areas. We still consider that as trespassing.
Yeah, whether it's illegal or not, I don't really know. But out of respect and from the way that we respect people, we're not going to do it. No. And people are always going to do it. I get it. I just don't answer them.
That's just not us.
I see it and I skip over it.
We will never do that, ever. We've never done it. And anyone who knows our channel knows that we don't do things like that already.
And if you've ever seen drone footage in our video, really think about it. When we bought the drone, Ghostly Swoosh, the whole purpose of it was to establish, we're going to use the footage as establishing shots, which we've done on like the birds or on like the Conjuring 3. There are transition stuff, but never to tell the story. If that makes sense.
Or like
Centralia, things like that.
Yeah. Public places,
ethical and grim. I know, right?
Yeah. Private residences, we will never ever do, ever, unless we got permission from the owners.
Yeah.
Unless we got permission from the owners. We're always going to go to Salem and do videos. Always. We will never.
Drone shots for B-roll. Thank you, Mr. Ray. That's the word. Yeah. B-roll. Never to tell the story, but just for like B-roll and what have you not. Beetlejuice 2. Yes. Sorry. Somebody's out there with loud music.
I don't think that one's our neighbor, though.
No.
Hello, Norway.
Boom, 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 boom.
One of these days, San Francisco, yeah, of course, one of these days.
Talk to Me looks so good, Travis. It looks so good.
Oh, God, that's right. We were just watching the previews for that last night. I am really excited for that one. And I don't get really excited for a lot of movies. We would honestly go to any convention,
stamp.
Megan, asking if we'd ever consider Monster Mania, but it's not really up to us sometimes on which convention we get to attend. A lot of conventions like Monster Mania, you have to be invited, and I just don't think we're on their radar because they seem to be not in tune with today's more modern content makers. And that's where we ask you guys, if you want to see us somewhere like Monster Mania, let them know on their own social media. You know, hey, we want to see Grim Life Collective, bring out Grim Life Collective. Because even if we try to connect with them, or even through our agent, have them connect with them, a lot of times they're not going to listen. They kind of, or they're set in their own ways, been doing it for a long
David
time,
Bird.
you know. Where Nomad says, I'll be there. Are you going to be there for Dylan's new nightmare on Friday night? I got my ticket. I'll look for you guys.
I don't know what Dylan's new nightmare is.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is. We're probably not going to be there for that. Floyd asked, what was your most memorable place? Selena Hotel murder.
I don't want to sound like, I don't want this to sound like a cheap knockoff comment. Well, no, okay. Well, I was gonna say like favorite video wise, whatever, but I think like, the day the music died.
Yeah, that's one of the. We both tend to go back to that one a lot. I don't know if it's just the weather was perfect. It's really seared into our brains, that experience, especially together, the memories we share, just being there with each other. That tends to fuel a lot of our favorite places. Just the experiences we had as a married couple. But everything just ticked all the boxes that day, and it made it just. I don't know how to say it. Like, it was peaceful. It was very peaceful, but it was also kind of like heartbreaking, and that one really touched us emotionally. Yeah, the surf ballroom.
Babe, we should go. We should cosplay as that couple right there.
All right, awesome. I'll start looking for ugly Christmas sweaters right now. Do you think that Julian Sands would have made a great Dr. Loomis? Or we talked to Dr. Loomis from Michael Myers? That Dr.
Halloween?
Loomis?
No.
Because the only other Loomis I know of is from Scream, and that's Billy Loomis. It's not the same.
Do we lift Deftones? Actually, no, I don't. I'm sure I know their songs.
I haven't heard the Deftones since.
But I can't pull a song up in my head from the Deftones, so I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, probably not for
no,
not Dr. Loomis from Halloween. No, I can't see him in that role at all.
Ooh, all right. Barry Bones says, "Hey, Grim Life Collective, 1 M, it's 2 M's. Aha! Curious question: what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? I love to know the simple joys of the grim adventures.
I'm lactose intolerant.
What's my favorite flavor?
Vanilla bean.
Yes. Give me 5. There's a difference between vanilla and vanilla bean.
I am lactose intolerant, but I do like a good sherbet.
A sorbet.
Oh, sorbet. Well, I think they're kind of almost the same thing.
I don't know.
Sorbet. I don't know. I don't eat stuff like that very often. I do like popsicles. Popsicles are good. We really like Scream 6.
Never saw it.
It has some hokey moments in it where you're kind of going, how has that person not fallen down unconscious yet? Because that's very unrealistic. But I think it's one of those movies where you just got to suspend the logical portion of your brain sometimes. Because I did it throughout that entire film. Dr. Pepper float ice cream. Oh, I bet it is, but I cannot have that. I will get so sick. If I look at ice cream, I start getting ill. Good night, Cindy.
Good evening, good night. It's time for a fright. That's me being spooky.
I love it. Rocky Road and mint chocolate chip. I remember trying Rocky Road when I was a kid, and I love anything with caramel. But yeah,
So
makes me so good.
yeah, the Buddy Holly
Yes, the Buddy
video was
Holly
our
one.
favorite.
Sorry, not to clarify that. Buddy Holly was our favorite. Yeah. I think it only got up to like 82 today. It was like 85 when we were on Mount Baldy.
Yeah, everything wasn't that bad. It was just more direct sunlight, and at the tallest point in Los Angeles.
You know what the grossest ice cream is ever?
Don't you say
ever,
it.
Ever?
Don't you say it. It's so good.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it
No.
is. No, don't listen to her.
Garlic ice cream.
Garlic ice cream. Good.
There's a place here in California.
Gilroy, California. Home of the garlic.
They make garlic everything. And
Yes.
I literally mean everything. He talked me into trying the garlic ice cream, and I probably threw up in my mouth a little bit the second it touched my tongue.
Next time we go, you're going to try the garlic jello.
I sure am not. Listen, because I had my teeth taken out while we were on the road, I couldn't eat anything but liquids and soft foods. So I've literally been living on mashed potatoes, like instant mashed potatoes and Jello for the last 2 weeks. And I discovered that I really only like strawberry Jello. I thought I was going to rock out on the lime, and I didn't even care for it. I could have eaten it. It was okay. But look, I'm almost kind of a purist when it comes to the things I'll eat, like flavors. Garlic is not in my forte, man. It is not in my wheelhouse. It's not in my cheese wheel. It is not even on my color scheme. Like,
you're so small.
Me? Oh, I tend to slouch a lot.
You can
Yeah, garlic ice cream was
garlic toothpaste.
Bad. Ew, no, guys, stop. Terrible. We liked Evil Dead Rise.
Evil Dead Rise awesome. Yeah, she was so sweet, Alyssa.
She's so tall.
Yeah.
She must be at least, was she taller than you?
I don't know. We talked ghosts.
Don't we have the picture?
Yeah. It's over there. It's put away. Man. You want to go grab it? Oh, don't grab it. It's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere. We got a photo op with her, with Mother from Evil Dead Rise.
Cheese wheel? What am I?
She is so tall that she may be taller than Michael, and Michael is 6'1", 6'2".
Wow. I'm shrinking now, huh?
Depends on if you stand up straight. Depends on if you stand up.
I like how he catches them with like a closed window.
Well, because he doesn't understand glass. It didn't exist in his timeline.
It just cracks me up.
Right? I think it's cute that glass didn't exist in his time, but apparently earrings did. Little stud earrings.
That's the goth in him.
I guess so. God, I love the old graphics from stuff in the 80s and the 90s. It's wonderful. I just love it. I've tried the dairy-free stuff. I don't know if my issue is lactose or if it's something else that's in the dairy, but I can't even have the dairy-free stuff. I still get really sick. I'm not sure. I don't know what the pinpoint of my allergy.
Somebody that sounds like they're really small. Kylie says, note to self, when I meet Michael, I'll need a ladder to hug me.
I'm 5'3".
You got 2 feet.
Hello, Philippines.
That was like the dad joke of dad jokes.
That was terrible.
You got 2 feet.
I do have 2 feet. I have 2 feet, and together they are 5'3".
Yeah, what?
I am 5'3". I'm 5'3" tall. She's 5 foot. Little tiny thing. Itty bitties. I don't know why I've always loved that scene where he just gets thrown into the side of the barn. Launch!
Thank you, Katie. Is it Katie? Katie A. Thank you. Happy Halloween.
Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you, Katie. Yee, look at how beautiful that is. Aw. Oh, I forgot about these. His flying's terrible.
Who's the scariest clown? Art the Clown or Pennywise? See, okay. Well,
I mean, one's an alien. Technically, if we're being technical, one's an alien.
I'm gonna. I as much. Okay, I love Art the Clown, the Terrifier story, the Terrifier movies, the people behind Terrifier. Love them all. But to me, one and only scariest clown is Tim Curry as Pennywise. That guy terrified the crap out of me when I was a kid, and nothing will ever top that. Nothing. But it also made me think about this. We just started. Well, we're on the third season. Have you guys watched the TV show on Netflix called
Don't look into
Slasher?
his eyes. Don't. Oh no, you're
Slasher.
done for.
It is gruesome. Like the death scenes in this series are
Oh no, my thumbs and my
are
toes
so
stuck
close
together.
to being so far gone over the top that it's painful to watch. It's so painful.
Was the third series?
The whole series.
The whole series. Oh, pardon me. I get tired so fast now because I'm still trying to acclimate to West Coast time.
Anthony and Jeanette. Hello. Hello, Jeanette. Stamp, Shannon. We're looking at 58 minutes, 30 seconds. Dustin Fraser, special thanks to you, Michael, for putting all your hard work and editing into making that Julian Sands video. Thanks for making it. Loved it. How Baby Gold's heart. I hear Baby Gold isn't a fan of hiking. No, she's not. She's not.
I'm not. It was really hard on me, but I'm doing okay. I made it.
We got a couple big videos before we leave. Well, they're big to us. And then we head to Phoenix, and then we're home. And we got a lot of traveling to do.
We are Stranger Things fans, but if I'm being really honest, I'm kind of like falling out of love with it. Michael's still all in for it, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm tired of watching her cry through like 4 seasons. Is that weird? Like, just give her some other emotion at this point, for God's sakes.
I just want her to say Lego my ego.
Lego my ego.
So, do you like the Pennywise remake? The It remake? 2 parts. I like the first
Hi, Vietnam.
part
Hello.
more than I like the second movie.
Happy early birthday, David. Michael's birthday is coming up, you guys.
No, it's not.
It is.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
And we are going someplace very special for his birthday, but we couldn't get it booked on his birthday, so it's going to be 2 weeks after his birthday. Yeah. His birthday is July 12th.
Nope. Ugh.
Nuts.
Thank you. Dorcas. Why'd you do that?
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. People born on the 12th are natural comedians. Ha! Ha!
If you're talking dad jokes, you're absolutely
Get your money back.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I like watching comedians on AGT.
He loves watching AGT.
I'm obsessed with AGT.
Yeah.
Like, I love America's Got Talent. So much so that I watched the last episode 3 times because I can't wait till Wednesday for the new episodes to come out. So I have to get my fix.
True. Hello, Cuba. Happy early birthdays, all you Julians. Cancers. You guys are cancers. Happy birthday, you wee little crabs.
Otis, that makes me very happy. I'm
Aw,
glad
thank
you and your
you,
wife are
Van.
getting out.
Thank you so much.
So Broken Dishes asks, they say love you guys. Are you guys ever coming to Vancouver? we talk about it. In fact, we said the next time that we go. In fact, the next time we said that the next time we go up to Seattle, we're just going to film in Seattle, and then we're going to keep going up to Vancouver and film. But that won't be until next year, though.
Oh, she's almost got it. So close.
What is that supposed to mean? Macy Collins says, yup, a cancer. That explains a lot. What do you mean that explains a lot?
I have no idea.
What are you trying to say? Just messing with
I'm an Aries. I don't know what any of it means. Because my horoscopes never read me correctly, I don't think.
So this is going to sound really, really lame. This is going to sound really lame. But Kylie says, hey, Michael, any special birthday plans or gifts you want for your birthday? How many times do I say, you ask me this every year she asks me, and I mean it 100%, and it's not a line. It is 100% not a line. I have everything I've ever wanted. It's that simple. And
because you have me.
Exactly. Like everything that I've ever wanted in life, I have. And the best part about that is there are still things more that I want, and that's only because I keep growing. Does that make sense? Socks. I have enough socks. I have so many socks. Like someday I would buy. I would like to buy a house. And you know what? Someday I will. When? I don't know, but someday I will. But I'm perfectly content right now. I don't need anything. Don't need anything.
I know what you need.
You need socks.
I don't need socks. I don't wear socks. I don't even wear shoes.
I know. Well, yeah, you do wear shoes.
I wear sandals.
You wear anything. She hates having her feet covered.
I do. Oh my God, I hate it. I hate it so much. You know what else I hate? I hate showering.
She does. She's like, she's like, all right. She sits down and she gives like 4 puffs.
I'm like those toddlers that you have to wrangle and like throw into a tub of soap and water. I just hate it.
She's like a dishwasher.
I don't like it.
I got to pre-rinse her. So she's like, all right, I'm going to take a shower.
I'm happy to be clean.
So I reach over and I get a Windex bottle filled with water and I start spraying her with it. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting you ready for your shower.
I hate that. I hate the whole process of taking a shower. And I think most girls do because, I don't know, if I have to wash my hair, I'm so depressed. Like, if I'm just taking like a body shower or something, fine, whatever. Washing my face, A-okay. I despise washing my hair. I hate having my hair wet. It is just, yeah.
Pre-wash.
Pre-washed.
She is like a cat.
I'm like a cat. I hate it, man. I just hate it. I'm gonna spray her like a cat. I don't know. I would like, I'm kind of interested in doing like a mud bath though, like at a spa. We've never done a spa day. We always talk about doing like one of those couple spas, but I have no idea where you would go. I don't even know like names of a spa. I have to Google it sometimes. I don't really sweat, so I don't stink.
She doesn't stink.
No, I don't really smell.
Oh, geez Louise.
My hair isn't even thick. My hair is really thin. I just hate it. I shed all over the place. It's awful. I'm pretty sure most spas are overrated, but like we're getting at that age where like, you know, we're always on our feet so much that, and sitting a lot because we're driving. It's a combination that you just kind of want to like get a nice foot massage or like get your legs rubbed down or something like that. But you want to do like these couples massages or whatever you've seen in movies, right? Hi, Brazil. I don't even know if those exist anymore. I'm sure they do. I love getting pedicures. I always want to have my nails done these days because I'm really bad at doing my own nails, and I just made myself bleed way too many times trying to do it myself. And I that's the one thing that I kind of spoil myself with is I get pedicures and I get my acrylic nails done like once every
Itches.
2 to 3 weeks.
Mm.
Michael's too ticklish to get a pedicure. I tried. Hello, Brazil. Hi, Colorado. We were able to get it done like twice, I think. But
Chase,
I can't get him to do it
Chase
again.
Me Laser. What's your next film and location video? We have one coming out tomorrow. For those of you who've been a part of this earlier, I mentioned that we're going to try to have a filming tomorrow's video out early tonight for you guys, for if you're a Ghost Club member. I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't. But tomorrow for sure.
In the morning.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
So Shannon, if you're still here, so sorry.
I get really ticklish when I get a pedicure too, but I just kind of go with it, and I laugh a little, I giggle a little, and the girls always laugh with me because they're not used to stuff like that anymore. And I'm like, no, it's fine, just go ahead. Yeah. Sometimes I laugh like a chipmunk. Sometimes.
Yeah, Shannon.
Yeah.
My back got itchy. Scratch it. No, right down, left. Yeah, you went right first.
We were playing Diablo 4 earlier. What?
You went right first, but yeah, left. There you go. Don't move. Keep it still. Let me move. Aha. Yes. Oh, this works fine. This is great. All right, cool. Thank you very much. I thought you were smelling your finger. No, like you were like smelling, like you scratched my back. You're like, what does this back smell like?
My hair tickled my face.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
John and Yoko right here. What?
I forget what happens in this part. He can't take that on a plane. It's my weather main, man. It's my weather main.
Right. Itchy.
He's British. You'll have to excuse him. Rose Red was out a few weeks ago.
Yeah. No, I'm not tipsy. I haven't had anything to drink. It's not hot in LA right now. We have
it's pretty decent, yeah.
Yeah, the door's open. There's a nice breeze coming in. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I know. The plan was I spent all morning, well, all afternoon. So I filmed this morning. I think I turned the camera on around 8:30 this morning to film. And I got finished, I don't know when, just afternoon or something like that. I spent all afternoon editing this video. It is 16 minutes and 16 seconds long. It's a fun video. And as far as I know, when you see the title of the video, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that movie." And other people have done it, but nobody. We got into places that people didn't get to go see. So
let me off the plane. He's here. He's here.
So Marcus says, "Do you two go to Bar Sinister in Hollywood?" We have not been there, but I was actually thinking about that lately. We should go down at some point.
Yeah,
when we're in
they're
town.
Really open for certain things. It's not like you can just go there and get lunch or anything like that.
It was Warlock with Julian Sands, the movie tonight. It's still playing, actually.
Yeah, there's 2 sequels to Warlock. There's Warlock 1 through 3. There might be a 4. I don't think so. I think there's just 3 of them.
Excuse me.
The second one is my favorite. I think the third one kind of like goes back in time and it doesn't have him in it.
Are you going to be in Terrifier 3?
We wish.
I have no comment on that. Well, screw it. As far as I know, no. Not yet. If any of you guys are watching this, we had a few instances where the topic has come up. and I want it. We want to die in Terrifier 3.
Yeah.
But
Fingers
but we're not.
crossed, but we
have not been asked to be a part of it.
Mm-mm.
But it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. A very interesting conversation happened in Indianapolis. So I'm just fingers and bones crossed. I don't know why I do this. I do this a lot lately.
I have no idea.
Okay, Jason Lagoon. That's a good question. What's your least favorite horror film?
I got one.
What is it?
Hereditary.
Oh God, Hereditary.
Can't stand it. I just can't stand it. I don't know what it is, but I can't stand that movie.
So many people loved Hereditary, and I think it even won some awards.
Probably.
I just don't like it. We don't like it.
I don't know if it's because like a lot of times lately, last decade or so, I feel like the previews a lot of movies do nowadays completely ruin the movie experience. And I don't know if that's what it was for me or if I just found the movie completely boring. I couldn't get into it at all.
Yeah. And I hate it for a very stupid reason, but that just because it's stupid doesn't mean that it's valid. It's not valid. I hate it. Cocaine Bear. We were so excited to watch Cocaine Bear.
It's a little funny at first. It wasn't great. I wouldn't call it a horror movie either.
So many people were like, oh, Cocaine Bear is like the greatest freaking thing. Like, that is a game changer. It is so awesome. It is so awesome. And then we watched it ourselves, and it was entertaining, but by no means.
Be better. It was kind of mediocre for me, but yeah, I wouldn't call it a horror movie either. Maybe it's way too much on the side of comedy. I guess it could be considered a horror comedy, but it's really hard to pull off a horror comedy.
Opiate says, nice shirt, Michael. Will you do a location video on Donnie Darko one day? Yes. Under one circumstance. One thing needs to happen. We have to have goals, right? We have to have like things that we have to strive for, things that is just so far out of reach, but not impossible. I refuse to do a Donnie Darko video, even though I love that movie. I refuse to do a Donnie Darko filming location video unless Donnie himself can be a part of it. You hear me, Jake? Listen.
We will not be at CreepyCon Aftermath this year.
No.
We won't be in Los Angeles for that.
We know somebody who is close to Jake.
Thank you, Broken.
Pass this on to him. All we want is for you to put on a hoodie, lay on the ground next to a bicycle, wake up, and then say, you're watching Grim Life Collective doing Donnie Darko film and location video. That's what I want. That's my unicorn.
That's your unicorn?
Yeah. So I have these like unicorns. I have these like whales, right? Yeah. And then they work.
Never say never.
It happens. And then I create a new one. That's my newest one, is to get Jake.
There's so many things that I thought would never happen, and and they have, and I try my hardest not to be a pessimist, but things absolutely do.
It makes me try even harder.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, baby, we're going to do this. And she'll be like, you sure? And I'll be like, it's going to happen now.
Like I'm trying to be more of a realist, and then wild things happen all the time. And I'm like constantly getting proven wrong, And I have no shame in saying that I'm absolutely wrong. It happened. Look, got proof, pictures.
So if you ever see a Donnie Darko film and location video pop up on our channel, watch it, because Jake is going to be in it. Guarantee it.
Giant fortune cookie. I've had one of those. Those are yummy.
There's an awesome place in San Francisco. I don't remember the name of it. I can tell you how to get there. It's in an alleyway.
No, we won't be at CreepyCon.
But it's the best place to get fortune cookies.
They're having really big reunions there this time. We weren't invited. I haven't seen all the subspecies films. I've seen most of them though.
Subspecies is awesome.
I always get confused, especially when I initially see the word subspecies, because I'm thinking of the one with the alien, the lady alien, which I think is just called Species. And it takes me a second to remember that Subspecies is the vampire movies, which spawned
I'm sorry, I tuned out.
Vampire Journal.
Oh yeah,
which has a tight history for us.
I was dreaming of Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
I was picturing it. I'm like,
Yeah. Film Productions used to be like the it production company, and then he got really into just weed movies with boobies and colleges, and I don't know if they're going back to horror or if it's still like college material. I honestly haven't even looked into it in a long time. I used to have this really gorgeous collection box of Full Moon Production movies. We both used to have one back in like the 2000s. And, you know, things happen where you go broke for a while and you got to sell off all your cool stuff, right? How many of us have gone through that a million times or two? Yeah.
Dan the Breaking News Man says, Michael, you're the only one I've seen doing a memorial for Julian Sands.
Oh, really?
Which I honestly don't know why.
He's a huge actor. I mean, especially in the horror community, for Christ's sakes.
And you never hear a bad thing about Julian Sands. I'm sure everybody has bad days and everybody has something bad to say about everybody. But one thing that was always said that we've heard was he was very professional, but yet at the same time he was very loving. So
I said this earlier, but I'll reiterate that he was one of those actors that I was the most looking forward to seeing now that we lived out here in Los Angeles, because he, I think, was mostly doing conventions out on the West Coast, and he was my next
Nicola Hobbs
big meet and greet that I wanted to be able to
and
try
Rose
for.
Red, yeah.
I do have one signed thing from him. I wish I had a Warlock one, but this one is from Arachnophobia, and which is still amazing. You know, he plays a doctor in the beginning of the movie, and one of my favorite movies from him actually is one that most people don't even know, and it was called Mercy, which is really hard to find.
Alice, you better be coming to Midsummer Scream. No, Grim Adam. I don't think Robert Englund will make another
cancellation.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh no, he's already said he's not going to. He just said like last month or something like that in an interview. He's hanging up his claws.
So Jake Fox, let's just talk about this. Jake Fox says, "Are you guys looking forward to the Five Nights at Freddy's film?" I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't get Five Nights at Freddy's. I just don't.
I never even heard of it until there was toys in Walmart a couple of years ago.
Like I tried. I read up on it. What's the storyline? What's the history? I get it, but for some reason, I can't connect with the Five Nights at Freddy's story or the movement, whatever you want to call it. So I'm not really excited about it, to be honest. That's just honest. I'm sure when the movie comes out, when we watch it, there's a very good possibility we're going to have a different viewpoint on it. But like I said, as of right now, it just doesn't vibe with me.
We missed the whole experience for it.
The video game too, yeah.
It's just not something that we're excited for. It's like Resident Evil. You know, most people that are into it, I think, grew up on the game first when it first came out on PlayStation. PlayStation was a brand new console, and that was a big deal. So I think a lot of the fans who are still diehard fans because they grew up on the game, right? So people who are probably our age, And if you get into it now, yeah, they had some cool movies, they had some bad movies, and they've had a lot of games. But I think the same thing goes for that. Is the if you didn't experience the game initially, I don't know if you'd be so into it.
We haven't played the game.
Heard good
And
things.
yeah, I heard it's really good. It just hasn't vibed with us yet. Maybe whenever we see the movie, our opinion will change. I do want to point out something else, though. Same kind of concept, but different. Halloween Horror Nights this year. Halloween Horror Nights. They announced The Last of Us is going to be one of the houses. And I found it very interesting that The Last of Us video game, part 1 and part 2, they were big, right? But the TV show for The Last of Us really took it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
It really put the story of The Last of Us in your living room, on your TV, in your minds. You knew, even if you weren't a gamer, you knew what The Last of Us was because of the show. And then Halloween Horror Nights is like, we're going to do The Last of Us. But all the imagery that they're using is from the video game.
Yes.
I find that a little odd. Like, I'm sure it's a rights issue.
Probably,
it has to be.
Because they do have to get rights when they do these things. Hi, happy Halloween, Canada.
Happy Halloween, Canada. Hopefully, I don't know what part of Canada, Ryan, but if you're in the Toronto area, September 9th, we're going to be in Toronto for a show called the Great Canadian Halloween Market.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
we'll have a table and everything.
We tried playing the video games. We hate dying in video games, so we stopped.
We died so fast.
So we didn't really vibe with the video games, but we like the TV show.
We love Diablo 4. We're pretty good at that one.
The show did go by the game.
Yeah.
But again, the imagery. So, I don't know.
I mean, I guess there wouldn't be a lot of difference there because the TV show is based on the game and it went pretty strictly by the game also. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
It's like if
it's gonna be the same characters either way, the same monsters and stuff either way.
Grim Life Collective, the video game. What would we do?
I have no idea. Hopping around on cemeteries and headstones and crawling through creepy caves and it would probably be a haunted house game.
Mr. Ray says, I can see Grim Life Collective doing a video game channel, and the first death they throw their PS5 through the window. Does anybody here remember Ladder and a Baby?
Oh God, that is way back. Yeah.
So as for Diablo 4, thank you for the offer. We travel so much that usually it's just Jessica and I will sit down and we'll do couch co-op and just kind of like relax and play video games together and just kind of chill out.
There's certain things that we prefer to keep private so that it's just something that Michael and I can experience, and things like the games is it's just too much for us to end up linking up with people. We just prefer to play it on the couch with the two of us every once in a while because we don't even get to play very often.
But thank you for the offer, seriously. But yeah,
that's awesome sci-fi movie. What did he say?
Who's that?
Sci-fi movie lover said, I got to tell Julian Sands he would have made a great vampire Lestat in person. He would have. He would have been a great vampire Lestat. I was really surprised how well Tom Cruise did in that role. I was really skeptical. I remember when it was being filmed. I was like, I don't know about your decision to cast him in that role, but he really kind of did knock it out of the park, though.
I see a couple different times things pop up about a PO box. We do have a PO box. Keep in mind that for the rest of the year we are traveling a lot, so it might be a while before we get it, especially once August hits. But all of anything that you ever want to know about the Grim Life Collective, like official Grim Life channels, and it just dawned on me, we don't have your social media in any of the YouTube stuff.
That's okay.
But
I'm Witchy Dame on everything.
anything that's official Grim Life Collective
tagged
is
in
in
it.
the description of every single one of our videos. All
Yeah.
you gotta do is click the little description box and you'll find all kinds of stuff, including our PO box.
I'm sure we will try Jeremiah. Yeah. We will try to do as many up all nights before we leave as possible. I mean, our schedule permitted. You know, there's a lot that we're doing before we leave. So I'm assuming you mean leave for Europe, but before we leave for Europe, we're leaving for Canada, and before Canada, we're leaving for New Jersey.
Yeah, so
and
you'll get another one.
We're gonna try to do as much as we can, but that might not be as very frequent at all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Oni.
Thank you for a splendid evening, mighty Grims, and pleasant nightmares to all. Sweet nightmares to you.
Sweet
Thank you for being here. Thank you, Katie the Goose. Thank you.
Live stream the airplane. No thanks. We're not that kind of channel.
Julia Stiles is the main boss in the Grim Life video game.
Right?
Ah.
You gotta throw mashed potatoes at her face.
Right? Oh, God. You gotta, just throw mashed potatoes at her. One day I'm gonna meet her and she's gonna be like, you, out of the line. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stand in her line for anything. If I was in a line for food and it was the only food left on the planet and she got in the line, I would get out of the line just so I wasn't in the same line as her.
We wouldn't really, though.
No.
That's just mean to say, but yeah.
I'm sure she's very sweet.
We've never met her. I don't know what she's like, but
Yeah.
I would hope that she's a pleasant person. And this is all in jest. I sent a Ouija board. I don't know if you remember me. I've been watching 3 years now.
Nick and the Abandoned.
We haven't checked our PO box yet, so we have not gotten it.
Yeah, we were going to check it today, but then we realized that it was too late.
Sometimes the lines are stupidly long, and they're often understaffed at our location, so we don't pick up as frequently as we would like.
So Monday. Well, I don't know.
Dueling Dragon's House at HA10. Is that going to be a thing, Chuck Daddy? I don't even know what they're having yet.
I want to fly like Warlock.
That's terrible.
No, I want people to look at me and
go, what the fuck?
Yeah, I want them to see me fly and go, look, he's flying. Why does it look
why does he fly like that?
Why does it look like there's strings, but yet there's nothing? Like, I want to when I fly, I want to land like I just committed the most magical murder in the world.
Oh. So I'm still healing from my teeth, and I just moved my mouse in a way that caused me pain, and it's the first time I've moved like that, and I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore.
Man.
I hurt. My teethers. I've got big holes in my gums still. Thank you, Lily. Of course. Thank you so much. Well, that looked like it hurt.
Michael Williams. Hello, Michael. What happened to our movie Warlock? It's still playing. Jinx.
Double jinx.
Go make me cookies.
No, I double jinxed it.
You won't see the movie here. There's a free movie link, and it's pinned to the top of the chat or in the description below. You need to click on that, and it pulls up another screen.
I'm using a different light. It's very bright.
Yeah, or you can put it's a hangout watch party. That's how these things work.
I will eventually. I'm just gonna let you guys know this because it's gonna be a longer healing process in the future, and I don't know when this is gonna happen, but. I probably will eventually be getting my teeth whitened because I will be getting an implant for the one that's missing right here. Because otherwise my teeth are going to start changing and spacing each other, and that's going to cause a lot more problems. So yeah, I got all 4 of my wisdom teeth cut out. So I have to get an implant here, and I got to get 2 implants here. And it takes a long time for it to heal, so I'm going to have a metal piece in my mouth for the longest time. So just prepare for that at some point, and then eventually they'll cap it, but they want to bleach it before they put the implant in. But that's not going to be for a while. What is the most excited event you're looking forward to this Halloween? Honestly,
all of it.
Halloween Paris at Disneyland.
Really? Yeah, she is.
I'm excited.
We have a bucket list Halloween happening this year.
Yeah.
And we're very blessed that it is happening, and there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of people that are making this trip happen.
Married me. Good morning, Scotland. I'm yawning with you.
We're tired.
I mean, the entire European trip I'm looking forward to. I really
Lily
am.
Gardner.
But to be able to go to Disneyland Paris, which I never thought in a million dreams I'd be able to do that, is a very big deal for me.
1 hour, 30 minutes, 19 seconds, 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Yes.
Oh, $14,000 worth of implants. They gave me a breakdown pricing of it, I think, before, and mine were nowhere near that. Knock on wood, because I mean, they have you can get like pre-approved for like an in-house credit card kind of thing, which is probably what we'll have to do. Most dental places are like that though, because most insurances don't cover it anyway.
Aha! Haunt Row TV. What's up, guys? We are in Oklahoma at the Broken Bow Asylum, watching you guys on breaks during our investigation.
Oh, hi.
Hopefully
That
you're
is
finding
so
something extra
sweet.
spooky. If not, then rawr. Haunt Row TV. Let's check you guys out.
Yeah.
Dustin. So, Michael, I love all of your haunted house videos. Are you going to be coming out with any more? Yes. But not in the way you think. We're always trying to change it up. We're always trying to reinvent the wheel. A wheel that's always been there.
But how can past that point?
But how can we change the wheel? Last year, we just pushed out a whole bunch of haunt videos, and when we did that, like every haunt in the United States reached out to us within like a week. It was like, please come and do the same thing. And we want to. And then we had the great idea of let's just leave the United States for the entire Halloween season.
Goodbye.
Yeah. So
we don't want to get locked into doing just one thing around the Halloween season. You know, there's so much that we want to see.
And we really love the idea of experiencing horror in other parts of the world, other cultures. So, for instance, in 2024, we're planning on doing some time, I shouldn't say it like that, visiting Japan, telling Japanese horror.
Yeah.
And something that's different than the horror that we're used to. It's just keeping life interesting. That was one of the founding statements, if you will, of the Grim Life Collective. I
might not get to see every single thing I want to see in every single country, but I want to at least set foot in as many countries as possible and tell some of their history. Every tiny city, every tiny little town, and every country in the world has its own story to tell, and we want to be there for it. Which means, yes, we will be in Australia at some time. Yes. Promise. That might be one of our next biggest adventures that we do. You never know. Because there's a lot of conventions that happen down in Australia, too, and we'd love to be guests at some of them. Good night, Chuck Daddy. Thank you, sweetheart. Good night.
Head in the dirt. Have a good night.
We are coming to Germany.
We are. We have some really good friends in Germany. I don't know if they're here now. They might be tired.
Yeah. Wicked Visions, Daniel and Laurent are some great friends that we've recently made, and they're very sweet people, and they do amazing work for Germany and bringing in some amazing editions of German films to Germany.
Can you go grab that new one over there?
Which one?
Monster
Squad?
Yeah. So I think is Laurent here right now? Or is he gone already?
I haven't seen him since earlier.
So they released some amazing stuff, and they gifted us with this one recently.
This is one of their newer releases, I think.
It's the Monster Squad, and it comes in this really nice book. I mean, look how thick that is. And this isn't all in German, right? Yeah, it's all in German. Can you see it? Is it going to get all blurred out? But what's really awesome about this, they really go above and beyond and like making this packaging so freaking amazing.
Haven't been to Hawaii yet. Not yet.
Find a good picture. We'll find a good picture. So it came with a whole bunch of stickers and everything like that.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of the inserts over here.
I want to say it's like the spooky
Better.
Criterion version for Germany, where they go and they find out about a whole bunch of stuff, and they put it in.
A lot of special features. I don't know if these
There's such random stuff.
If these come with theirs or not, or if they just gave them to us because we're friends. But I'll show you some things. Oh,
good
it's
people.
a Monster Squad member card.
Yeah, for spooky.
That is so sweet.
They're all about the packaging, and I'm not just saying that. Like this is some of the special stuff that comes with it.
These are all Monster Squad
and
cards.
Stickers. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this.
Like I love this so much that.
Oh, it's the same cover.
So we did was it Spooky Empire? We did a Spooky Empire, and they had some of the cast members from Monster Squad there, and we have this like 11 by 17. I would actually get this signed.
I would get that signed. That's gorgeous. Oh, these all have fun facts on the back. That's fun.
Fun facts. Factoids.
Yeah. I love stuff like that.
When use Blake Thompson.
Yuns.
When yous do your UK, have you got any plans for organizing meet and greets? Nothing concrete. We have been working on some stuff. We do. Look, there should be an announcement very soon, I would think. For me,
we would not be visiting the forest if we go to Japan. That is just something that we're not interested in.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
No. I'm not really sure what that means, Michael Williams.
What's that?
When we go to England, are we going to bring back a horror object, but nothing that has a curse? I don't understand the question. Ew, Gary. So the reason why I'm not really too nervous about it is the dentist that I've been going to, they're using some new technology. And when he did they do something with the plasma from your blood that it makes it heal a lot faster and a lot less painfully. And I had no pain. I mean, I had some pain, but I wasn't like suffering really badly when my wisdom were pulled during the healing process. I was really okay. I was all right. For people who are interested in trying to get into the Ghost Club, if you go to the description of the video, there's going to be a link in there that you can click to join. It's different for everybody's devices. No two devices are the same. I don't know why YouTube rolled it out like this, but we put a link in the description so you guys will be able to find it easier. Can you send us a REM pod? You sure could. Yeah, Nick. We have a P.O. box that's listed in our description as well. You're welcome to send us anything. Just make sure it's not dead.
Yeah, no dead stuff.
Or alive in a box. Don't do that either.
Wait, I have the best eyebrows. Man, you're crazy, man. Crazy.
He loves his Munster eyebrows. His Grandpa Munster
I got like
eyebrows.
Grandpa Munster eyebrows. And then like every now and then I'll get like a white eyebrow right here. Or like right there, like this thing. I don't know.
And then he pulls it and he's so excited to show me.
Yeah. So like I'll be in the bathroom and I'll be ooh, I get one and she's in here playing on her phone and I'll run in here with tweezers and I'll be like, boop, for you. And she's like, why? And it's because it's for you.
Marriage.
Yeah.
It's just marriage. That's
Munster
all that
brows.
is.
My Grandpa Munsters. On fleek.
Oh, the salt flats.
Mm-hmm. Will you visit Ian Curtis's grave when visiting the UK? Yes. We actually are going to be doing a very big, massive, probably one of the most in-depth videos on Ian Curtis and the band Joy Division that's ever been done. Something I've been wanting to do for as far back as I remember. I'm a big Joy Division fan. And when we're going to be there...
We do plan to, Newman.
We're going to be showing you guys some stuff. If you don't know who Joy Division is or Ian Curtis, after our video, you're going to feel like he is a member of your family.
We're definitely going. It's on the list of things to see when we go to Paris. Is to see Jim Morrison's grave. Yeah.
But it's not going to just end there. Again, same thing that we're doing with Ian Curtis from Joy Division. We're doing a massive Jim's time in Paris. So there's going to be stuff that we're going to show you that nobody really has that access before.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
I don't know the Ian Curtis dance.
You got a couple months to practice it.
I don't want to.
You got to.
No.
You got to.
Don't make me do it.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo,
Woo, woo, woo.
woo.
All right, folks. It is that time to say good night.
Good night. I think that's how you say it.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for coming here, for hanging out with us.
Sleepy.
Yeah, we're a little sleepy.
A little loopy.
Been kind of getting a lot of things taken care of and getting things ready and just kind of rest up and take care of stuff and do some filming and editing and
I gotta
hit
clean
the road.
my teeth. Yeah. I gotta irrigate my gums.
We love you guys. Thank you all for being here. Above all, thank you for watching our videos.
It means so much to us. It really does.
Just the fact that you take the time out of your day to watch them or share them with somebody that you think is going to like it.
Join us on an adventure.
It truly does mean the world to us.
Yeah.
For those of you super chatting and those who joined the Ghost Club, thank you. You don't ever have to do any of that. We don't expect you to. Always take care of yourself and family first. Always. And if you want to, you're more than welcome to. And you can cancel. You can stay as long as you want. Sorry that our store is closed until probably the first of the year when we have new stuff coming.
Yeah. We're going to look into getting it open when we're on the road too and getting some help to come in.
Yeah. So we were talking about this. We're probably going to, for lack of better terms, hire somebody to whenever we travel to keep the store open. It's getting to the point now where when we travel, we have so much stuff going on that we need some sort of help organizing things and keeping things organized. And we just need some help.
Yeah.
So next year, we got a lot of things happening. Grim Life keeps growing and growing and growing, and we're very thankful for it. And hello, Russia. Vilek. People from all over the world watch, and we're very thankful for it. You guys are awesome.
We are.
And we'll see you on the next adventure. Have a good night. Toodaloo. Scooby-Doo.